Anyways, 225 here. I'm trying to go for as many reps as I can. I can't get less than 20. I have to get more than 20. So we'll see how it goes here. All right, what's good, y'all? So today we're trying to get a proper chest day in. I already did my warm-up for my shoulders and everything. Now, like I always do, I'm gonna start off with some tricep extensions to kind of lubricate that elbow joint so that I can deal with less elbow pain when I'm pressing, right? So it doesn't take away from my strength. So I'm gonna do a couple sets of extensions. Nice, easy reps, just a couple reps of 20 until the elbow joint feels nice and lubricated. And then I'm gonna do a couple dips just to open up the shoulders a little bit, the shoulders a bit more. Open up my chest a little bit more, kind of wake up the nervous system, and then we get into our bench press. I'm trying to go heavier, a little bit heavier this time, because if you guys been watching, I haven't gone over like 335. Last week I went to 335. It felt nice. I want to try and eventually over time, as I'm in my maintenance phase right now in terms of what I'm trying to do, I've kind of got to how lean I want to get. So right now I just want to try and maintain and continue to put on strength to get stronger. And you know, the calories, I'm still eating in a deficit a little bit, but not that low. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. So I still want to, I've been working my way up to 4 or 5 in bench for a while. So I want to see if I can work my way back up to that. So I'm going to do maybe 2 more sets of this, a couple sets of dips, and then we'll get into our bench press. And then in terms of how the workout's going to go, I don't know. I usually, you know, I always stick to like, I always, with all my workouts, I have my basic compounds. But after my compounds, what I do is usually up in the air. I just go based on how I feel, right? So you guys will see anyways. But yeah, stick around for the workout. All right, so for the dips that we're about to do, we really want to focus on the eccentric portion. So we really want to focus on that stretch till we get all the blood flow into the joints, get that chest pre-exhausted. So when we're going to a bench, we'll be good to go, all right? So we're not rushing these. We want about 3-second negative on the eccentric, all right? And reps, it doesn't matter. We just go into making sure that we actually feeling those muscles and those joints kind of wake up as we do each rep. That feels good. And really slowing them down like that, you really get to feel that chest really open up, and you really get to in the front deltoids and in the rotator cuff area where you usually get that clicking or discomfort when you bench. This really helps to open that up, you know, wake that up and get the blood flow there, so that when you go into your pressing, now it's going to minimize that clicking or the discomfort that you're going to feel in there. So doing these right here to pre-exhaust, not even just to pre-exhaust, but just to warm up before you do any kind of pressing motion will help allow those joints to move smoother, and it's not so that way it doesn't compromise. If you're someone that be rocking with me for a minute, you'll know that typically I do a lot of reps go leading up to my heaviest set. But today we're going to try something a little bit different. We're going to try and not do as many sets before we get into a heavier set to see how it feels strength-wise, and then finish with my more high repetitions at the end, close to the end close to the end of my bench pressing. So I'm just going to do 2 sets here, focus on slow eccentric reps, because I still want to try and prime the nervous system, get the muscles nice and lubricated, because we're going a little bit heavier today. So again, and slow and eccentric reps is the best to do that, to really open up those muscle fibers, get the blood flow in those muscles, and get everything primed for that heavy weight that we're about to lift, right? So today, on the way up to a heavier set, we're not going to focus so much on the reps, but more so controlling them to really prime the body for those heavy sets, all right? And the beauty about doing these too is that ultimately, focusing on so eccentric reps is where you get the most muscle fiber stimulation. So either way, even with slowing down and not just doing a crap ton of reps, this is actually more beneficial than me just kind of just doing this, you know what I'm saying? And for a lot of you guys, maybe if you hit a plateau with your bench press or you stuck at 225, 275, 185, those are the most common areas that most of us usually hit a wall for bench press. Focusing so eccentric reps like that. It's very challenging. It overloads the muscles like crazy, but sometimes, and it really forces you to focus on stability and control. And when you're trying to lift heavier weights, control and stability is the most important thing. So doing slow eccentric reps like this is gonna help you a lot. One, to break a plateau if you have one, and two, to make sure you never actually hit a plateau, right? So yeah, try these out. All right, so that was at 315 plus 40. What is that, 345, if I'm correct? Yeah, is that right? Yeah, 40. No, excuse me, that's 355. Damn, I'm trying to rob myself here. So that's 355. So after those so eccentric reps, 355 for 4 reps is proper. I want to try and get 2 more sets here at 3 to 5 reps. And then after that, we're going to switch. After that, what I'm going to do, when I'm done this, I'm going to try and burn out with 225. I'm going to try and do as many reps as I can at 225. Workout has been crazy killer so far just from bench. So I'm gonna burn out with 225 here, and then I'm just gonna finish off with some cable flies, and then that's gonna be it. 225 here. I'm trying to go for as many reps as I can. I can't get less than 20. I have to get more than 20. So we'll see how it goes here. All right, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I counted 32. So usually I go over 1 or 2 or under count by 1 or 2. But you guys can be a judge. You guys drop a comment down below and let me know how many reps you think I got. The 225 burnout set, I miscounted by 4 reps. For some reason in my head I counted 32, but I recounted it was 28. So that's kind of disappointing to only get 28 reps, but it is what it is. Now we're gonna finish off with some kneeling cable flies here. So the reason why, and I haven't done these in a while, but the reason why I like the kneeling variation is because it takes the leverage out of it. Because you know, typically when you're doing regular cable flies, right, you get a leverage from your legs, you can cheat, use a lot of momentum, but in kneeling position, it kind of restricts that, so it forces you to rely a lot more on utilizing your chest and not cheating. So if you want to get a much better work and feel majority of the weight when you're doing cable flies, especially when you get tired, try doing kneeling position. It forces you to be a little bit more strict. Couple more. Post chest day here. We got one whole bell pepper, a crap ton of mangoes, blackberries, kiwi, strawberry, pineapple in there. I've been eating a lot of fruits lately. And then all we have here is just 6 whole eggs. No, excuse me, 8 eggs. And then later on, you'll see what we have. We're gonna be having some veggies and then we're gonna be having some sardines, and then that's gonna be it. Before my workout today, I had my regular protein shake with my 10 grams of creatine, and yeah, so that's all we're having.